effing hey, it's your girl Javon, aka Bubbles bitch or baby, depending on what day you meet me on, and we are outside, rain or MNF and shine, in Union Square Park. Okay, we are streaming on iHeartRadio. Make sure you like, subscribe, and MNF and comment on my YouTube channel, Bedtime with Bubbles. Thank you to Liddy's Entertainment for presenting this whole thing. So guess who that F I ran into? My homegirl, co-artist, Rach. Hey. What's good?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Rach from Brooklyn. I'm here with Bubbles, and we're in bed.
We're in the motherfucking bed in the middle of Union Square.
We're in bed.
We don't play no games.
We're
looking sexy AF.
Sexy.
Holler.
Girls are out.
I'll tell you.
Girls are out.
3. Let's get it. So you guys know we talk about love, sex, and relationships here on Bedtime with Bubbles. And I wanted to know,
good stuff.
Rach, yes, have you ever stayed in a relationship just because the sex was amazing?
No.
Oh, that was real quick with it.
No.
Okay, so tell me why not?
Because everything else to me is more important than sex.
So let's talk
sex
about
will
that.
have you bedazzled. It will have you bedazzled
and bejeweled.
But if everything else is not, like, other stuff is a lot to me. Like, you gotta have morals and you gotta stand on them, and you know what I'm saying? You gotta be somebody that's honest, loyal. Without all of that substance, without all of that, I don't give a fuck how good your dick is.
You serious?
I'll fuck it. I'm not saying
you're not gonna take it seriously.
But we're not gonna be together forever.
So that means, have you ever you were able to recognize when a homie was just like, listen, this nigga is just for the games. He's not for the long haul.
I have.
And yes. How did you escape that, or how did you leave that relationship without it being, because you know how men can be egotistical a little bit, or can get their feelings hurt a little bit.
Yes.
How did you do it? Because I know we've talked, so I know you don't hold no lip. You say what's on your mind. How did you get out of it without the drama?
I tell guys straight up. I tell them straight up. That's just how I tell them this ain't working because of this, that, and the third. And usually it depends on how much, meaning like towards, if we're being physical or not.
So you just let them know in general, like, listen, I like you and I like this part about you, but in the long haul, I really don't see this working for us.
I don't see it working.
Yeah.
I tell them straight up.
And has men kind of...
And you have to, because you give them the chance to now, if they want to fix it, if they like you enough, they'll fix the situation. If they don't, they weren't meant for you. And that's that.
Now, what if you find someone that wants to actually fix it, but still in your heart and deep down inside, they're not right for you. And they keep pursuing you, because you know how some men are super persistent, or some people, let's say men.
Yes.
Some people are so persistent to the point where it's like, oh my God, like, I feel like I have to block. I have to hide pages and stuff from you. Or some of them are just like, listen, I don't want to give up on you because I just see what you don't see. But deep down in your mind, in your heart, that person's not it.
I'm not gonna lie though, I like persistence. Persistence is like, shit.
Yeah?
He's not playing. You know what I'm saying?
Is that your love language?
I think it is. Persistence is my love language. But if it gets to like you're waiting in the hallway in my house, I don't know. That might.
One eternity later.
I'm into an event, I'm gonna be at and stuff like that. That might be a little.
And like offer to buy you a drink, but then kind of back off and just watch you do your thing.
Oh shit!
Like, oh wow, they care.
Yeah,
without being crazy
stuff like
or
that.
stalky.
Yeah, don't be too creepy with it. Like that show you. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
What?
You?
Oh, that show you on Netflix?
Yes.
That's too much.
That's too much.
That's too much.
That's too much. Yeah.
Because I feel like if you are someone's like everything and end all be all, then that person needs to figure their life out, because they're putting you on a pedestal, and that's when it becomes scary. And that's when we have the next 48 hours.
Why are you running?
And all the effing SVU, like,
that shit, yes.
We're not playing them games.
Yes.
So, do you find it difficult to date men or find a man that actually really wants you based on what you do? Because you're an artist, you host you bring on showcases.
Yes.
You kind of are there for the artists, and present a platform. So, do you think it's hard?
I think it's hard for me per se to be dating with everything that I do, but I do think it's hard for everybody too. I feel like dating now is like, what the fuck? Like, everybody, some people have too much expectations, some people have too little. I don't know.
And some people, like, I've been watching this stuff on TikTok about men who are afraid to, like, spend their money on a girl, on the girl they're on a date with, to go give them dinner.
Do you ever notice?
And they don't even got money. They don't even got nothing.
Do you ever notice?
What are we talking about?
Like, you work at Starbucks.
Hello.
Like, hello. I'm not trying to take your money, sir.
You taking a subway? What's happening?
It's always the guys.
And it's
no
all
shade to
good.
the guys who work at Starbucks. I didn't mean it in that way. Yeah,
let's talk about it.
But it's always the people who don't have money that's worried about a gold digger.
Exactly. No gold diggers is trying to come after your Starbucks coffee grande.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, can we talk about that?
Please.
So how do we give a message out to the men out there who are afraid of almost like an unrealistic thing that's just been shown on social media? Because social media kind of changes a lot of things, and it makes people feel.
These guys today, I give up on speaking to these guys, but I would say, if you're not making millions of dollars, I think people who make that type of money should be worried about gold digging.
Yeah.
Someone who's making, hourly wages, if your money is not in salary yet, you shouldn't be worried about gold digging. No one's worried about
you have in savings. What's the prospects of your plans?
Food, that's the most I can really get out of
it. Are we getting McDonald's or are we going to a 5-star restaurant?
Uber Eats and stuff like that.
I can't. Even though Uber Eats is expensive.
It is expensive.
With the
taxes,
like,
it's a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie.
And then they want you to tip the drivers. Like, no, Uber, you took the driver's tips. Let's talk about that. So my last thing is, how do you know when it's time to walk away from somebody?
When they cause you nothing but pain, it's time to walk away.
Okay, I need you to elaborate that, because like some people like pain.
Some people
are accustomed to pain, right?
Yeah.
And then it's almost like it almost feels like home for them. But how do you know when it's really time to walk away, when the pain is just too much, and when the pain is actually it's kind of making you die as a person?
I feel like,
does that make sense?
Yes, it does make sense. I feel like everybody has their own limit. Like, what would be too much for me, for another girl, she may keep giving another try or two. You know what I'm saying? I think everyone has their own limits based on how they was raised and etc. And what you've seen your parents go through.
See?
Like, I'm never gonna go through what my mom went through.
So that's actually a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, experience of what you grew up with like how you saw relationships.
Yeah.
Because for me, I've never seen any man in my family ever be faithful.
Oh my God!
Right? So it's almost difficult to feel that a man's gonna be faithful to me, and they was baddies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I believe it.
And then men, they feel like, oh, maybe their mother was kind of extra hard on them, so now they're extra hard on women.
Yeah.
How do you get over these things? How do you get over these things?
I think therapy.
And get to your truth. Get to your love.
Therapy. A lot of times with adults, like, things that happen in your childhood affect you in your adulthood. So there's a lot of us walking around with a lot of trauma that we just need to speak to somebody. That would be my best advice. Speak to somebody to get through it, so you could be a better version of yourself.
See, Rach, this is why I fucks with you no matter what. Give me a wiggle, motherfucking wiggle. Because honestly, that's truth. Like, we're humans, right? We all been through things, and sometimes we show it, sometimes we don't. But the end of be all is get to therapy, get to your best self, and find people that can actually help you bring that out.
Yeah.
And if they ain't loving you the right way, It's time to let it go, and it's okay. And
Let
believe that love is going to happen for you if it's right, if you love yourself. Is that true?
Absolutely true. I agree 100%.
Oh my God. Give me your cheek. I want to give you a kiss. Mwah! Yes. Mother effing right in the building.
In the building.
Here
You
at
can call
Bedtime
me
with
in
Bubbles.
anytime.
I got you, girl. At Union Square Park, that part, streaming on iHeartRadio. Make sure you tap into my YouTube channel, Bedtime with Bubbles. Like, comment, and subscribe. We got you. Liddy's World. Mwah. It's Bubbles, baby. Holla.